Hello, everybody. It is Monday, January 24th, 2022. And here in Texas, it's 9 p.m., but it's 7 p.m. in California, where my guests tonight are coming from San Diego. We've got Fermentor for, I want to say for Mentor. But my name is Robb Zipp, and you're watching The Most Metal Monday. All right, everybody, let's welcome to the show, Mr. Wally, Adam, Wally,
How's it going, Rob?
Wally, Adam, Wally. I guess you're going by Wally, so
yeah, you can call me either.
Play on your last name, and we didn't get to test this out, but hopefully Dylan is joining us now.
Sweet,
Mr. Marks, welcome to the show, sir.
I am happy to be here.
Awesome. Get your headphones. You're in landscape mode, and we see your drum kit, your beautiful drum kit there. Wally, we see your guitar back there. Like, you guys are fucking ready to go.
I think so. Let's check the hair. Yep, ready to go.
Yeah, nice, excellent. Well, welcome back to the show, guys.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Yeah, it's so last time you guys were on the show, you were here with Allie as Beekeeper, which you guys are both in. But today we're here to talk about your other project, Fermentor, the two-piece instrumental metal band. So now, Dylan, when Andrew told me that you guys were available tonight, I sent you a message. I was like, "Hey, man, I'm glad to have you back on the show." And you're like, "Before the interview, you got to watch this video." So I saw it. It was fantastic, but I said, can I play this? And you were like, absolutely. So before we go on with the interview, I want my viewers to see this video. Is that cool?
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Right. So we know what we're working with here. So we'll share the screen. It's the Chrome tab, sharing the audio here. And so here's your YouTube. I am subscribed. I think you got another subscriber because I think I was subscriber number 113. So you gained
Sweet.
One there. Hopefully one of my viewers. But let's go to your videos tab, and you want us to see the seventh circle.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Here we go.
Is there?
It's muted.
Okay.
It's muted. There we go.
Cool.
Starts quiet.
It's quiet at the very beginning.
Yeah.
There is an orb to be pondered. That's free.
Yeah, we were pondering the orb before it was cool.
This is great.
The most metal game of keep away I've ever seen.
Yeah, exactly. I want that orb. Should be live commenting or just letting it play?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can do either. I'm.
Well, some people might recognize this area as Oak Parks in San Diego.
Okay.
This is nearby where Dylan lives.
All right.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there were no kids playing Little League at the time.
There was a game.
Go back.
Actually, yeah.
There is a real Little League game happening when he tackles me.
Yeah, ran right through it.
Oh yeah.
Dylan almost slid right down the hill right there.
Yeah, I'd say the idea for this came from just when we listen to our music and we get excited about it, to me it's like a lot of it is just action. You know, it's like the music is telling the story, and we just really wanted to have like an action, just fun, exciting chase. So
yeah,
that's how we sort of arrived at Seventh Circle.
Well, and I noticed, Dylan, you're wearing your Dragon Ball Z shirt, and Wally, you're wearing your Death shirt. So it's like, did you guys plan what you were going to wear beforehand?
I think we have some options. I'm pretty sure Dylan knew he was going to wear his Dragon Ball Z shirt because he had like multiple Dragon Ball Z shirts, all the same one, like backups, to use. That was my one death shirt, which was made by Allie, actually.
Okay.
And I felt like I knew that was going to be sort of my schoolyard shirt for the video.
Nice.
And then right here, right
Yeah.
there,
That's it.
I'm actually screaming in pain. That's a real
I had
scream in pain.
pinned Dylan's knee to a stone, Dylan. Well, we both were very. Can we curse on this?
Yeah.
We were both very fucked up after this video physically. We had really thrown ourselves into the physicality of it all, and Dylan.
And I'm thinking that these people were not paid extras.
No, but we did ask them to be there once we were walking by, and they were very cool about it.
How did it not shatter going down the steps?
It's an acrylic ball, so it took.
Okay.
We had a couple of backups, but none of them broke. Amazingly.
Okay, good. And that's it.
That's it.
He goes down to live with Pennywise.
Yeah, that would have been a fun twist.
Ooh,
Like a
maybe that's
balloon,
a
a
sequel.
balloon. Yeah. There's also a behind the scenes video of this video on our YouTube official there that you can watch. Seventh Circle behind the scenes, where you can get deleted scenes and just a bunch of other great footage and stuff that we had from that day. So yeah, thanks for showing that, Rob.
Yeah, well, hopefully I don't get a copyright strike.
No.
It's hard to say. I was playing
And send.
yeah.
Right.
I was playing Andrew has his all of his bands on Spotify playlist, like just a playlist of every album he's put out on Spotify, and I was listening to that on road trips going to and from Austin. I was like, oh, this is cool. I know the guy that runs the label, but I'm still getting he's like, oh, I'll look into it for you. But
yeah, I mean, some of the stuff I know is just it'll say a copyright thing, but it's basically just I think it can be difficult to monetize or how that all works out.
Right. Yeah.
The copyright of the publishing. Yeah.
Right. Anyway, so
exciting stuff.
Yeah, all that legalese behind the scenes stuff, but I'm trying to get paid here, yo.
Yeah.
And I'm also trying to promote what you guys are doing, what Andrew is doing. So it's kind of a double thing, I'm trying to help you guys and in turn kind of help myself out. But I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't enjoy it and if I didn't like you guys. And Dylan, we had lunch together.
Was it lunch?
Like, we're dinner? Homies. It was kind of a late lunch, early dinner. Yeah.
It was funny. I was telling Wally earlier today how, like, when you came into town that one time and we were texting, I just like didn't save your number because I'm just lazy, and like I get a notification on my phone just from a number that I don't recognize, and I like read the text. And it's you saying, "Hey, Dylan, I'm doing the press for the show on February 12th. Like let's get together, let's circle up." And I didn't like scroll up and see that we had already like been talking. So I literally just thought that Andrew had given my number to just some media person, and they were just texting me. So I'm like, "Oh yeah, well, I'm excited to meet you in person."
Yeah.
And you're like, "Bro, I thought we were best friends. Like we went out to dinner together."
I didn't say that. I didn't say I thought we were best friends. I was like, bro, we had lunch together. It's not like we haven't met already.
That's great.
Like I can understand you guys not remember meeting me when you came to Houston and played with Beekeeper, because there was like.
Oh yeah, you were at White Swan, or you were
no at Acadia. Acadia.
Oh yeah. You were at the show. That we were like, it's hard to believe that you were there because no one was there.
Yeah, I was there I was only there because of Nahaya, from San Antonio, who played at the
Wacken battle.
The Wacken battle. Yeah, they were the Texas winners in 2019, so they played at the Viper Room. So, and that was actually one of the last shows with their singer. They replaced the singer and the drummer. The previous singer and drummer are both great guys, but they've definitely improved, and they're on they're on, I think, Rockshot Records now. So,
Sweet. That's great.
yeah, so it's being part of the metal battle is fabulous. And I know Dylan, we were talking a little bit, like you've judged. I don't know, Wally. I don't know if you've judged some.
No, I have not had the pleasure.
Okay, but Wally, you've or Dylan, I'm sorry, Dylan, you've judged some of it, right?
Yeah, I once judged like one of the first rounds in San Diego in like 2018 or something like that. It was cool. It was fun. But I believe. Oh, but the who won that night was Monarch, and they won the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, they won the USA. Yeah. Oh, yeah, in San Diego. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like the first round that they had won. So
that was in 2019. Yeah. Well, they didn't win the whole thing. They didn't win in Germany, but they won in the
But USA. They got to but like to me,
they got to play,
they got to play at Wacken, which I thought was the prize. So it's like, oh, we didn't win, but like that's what you want. That's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, the all the bands that play the metal battle stage in Wacken, they do have places 1 through 5 that they give prizes to. Like the first place prize is a record contract, and I know they didn't want that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, so well, whatever.
In terms of record contracts that we did want, that was cool that Andrew Bonsall came along with Metal Assault.
That's right. There we go. Hey, my mom is watching this. My mom just shared this. My mom just shared this on Facebook.
Thanks, Miss Zipp.
The Most Metal group. I think I'm a member of that.
Yeah, the Most Metal Facebook group. Yeah, I created that, and then I said, "Fuck Facebook." So
I know
I left Facebook. I left Instagram. So, but I do see. You know what? I'm going to share. I can share your Instagram.
Sweet.
So we can see that. So there we go. The first thing on here is me. You got 32 likes and a comment on there.
Yeah.
I don't think I can see that. See, I can't.
You gotta log in.
Yeah.
What's that password?
Hey, you played a show with Monarch, huh?
Well, actually,
I can't even see that. Or is that old?
Can't see it.
Wally and I both just had COVID, so we actually just had to. We were going to be playing in Ocean Beach at a place called the Wrestle House. It was a wrestling venue, and we were both sick, and we had to drop out of that show. So we actually didn't get to play with Monarch. We were bummed.
Well, that flyer actually was for the Till 2 Club, which we did play, and Monarch had to drop out because they caught COVID.
Yeah.
So that's actually what that flyer is from. And we did play that about a couple of weeks ago, and that was super fun. And our buddies in Gene Stealer hopped on that show with us, and that was great. And we debuted a new song that night, and there were people that it was their first show in a couple of years and stuff. So that was really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of that. A lot of people are starting to finally trying to come out because, I mean, we've had this pandemic for 2 years now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's crazy. And, a lot of people I know that never got it just recently got the Omicron spike. Yeah. So, I got vaccinated. I got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine back last March. So like 10 months ago. More, almost a year ago, I got that, and then I got the Pfizer booster in November. But I'm still I'm still wearing the mask, and the places that give me the most anxiety are grocery stores. So where do you guys have an idea where you think you might have caught it?
I mean, it's difficult to say.
Maybe at that show at the Till 2 that we played.
It's possible. I mean, we mask up at the shows, and we try and be careful. We're both vaxxed and boosted, and it really could have been anywhere. It could have been at the grocery store or at our works, or we try and be careful, but we got
by February 12th, it's all going to be gone.
Oh yeah.
Why do you say that?
I'm just saying it's all going to be gone.
Oh, because that's what
Oh.
the show is. I'm
Yeah, that's when. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I was like, oh, is that what
Is
they're
that what the
saying now?
CDC is saying?
It's just
yeah.
gonna
The
be done?
CDC.
Great.
The CDC says by February 12th, all of COVID is
The
going to be gone.
CDC says COVID's over because the Metal Assault anniversary show.
That's right.
Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
CDC says February 12th in Palmdale there will be no survivors
Ugh.
of the show of the Met.
Well, I hope so because there's a
I
show
don't
on the
know.
13th that I'm looking forward to as well.
Yeah, it is a whole weekend, so
Yeah.
let's hope.
Well, it's gonna be hard for them to play a show on the 13th when we destroy the stage on the 12th. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
And like I can't even see you on the bill because of my name is covering you up.
Oh, right now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you guys are on there,
We're there in spirit.
Yeah.
and that's why you're on the
Also,
show tonight.
The bands that are playing, so like the first night, it's a little bit more like death metal-y, like hardcore, like fast kind of shreddery, and then the second night is a little more like rock and roll, like kind of stonerish, slower, sludgier.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's just cool in itself how they kind of have different vibes. But for instance, Claustrophobia, who are headlining the first night, they're an awesome kind of thrash-ish, death-ish metal band from Brazil, and they're new to Metal Assault, and we've like seen them before, and they're really rad. Same with Malison, they're homies. Voices of Ruins. I've never seen Through the Oculus. I'm excited to see them, but like all the bands on the set are I'm excited to see.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. Let me see. So I had Malison on last week. I had Lynx from Old Blood on the week before, and she was a repeat guest. She's been on the show before. I've had Sam from Void Vader on the show, and I was a little curious about. All right, you're pissing me off, Ralph. I'm putting you in timeout. Anyway. I didn't block him. I just blocked him for 5 minutes. If you can come back and talk sense. Did you see it? Did you see what he said?
No, I can't see what's happening. I just see your reaction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah. So yeah, I went to Ripple Fest in Texas, and Void Vader played that, and then Andrew said that Ripple is going to be part of this as well. So that's really cool. Two labels that I really like a lot, working together on this.
I don't think I realized that.
Yeah, he put it out on. I think he put it on Twitter. He might have put it on other social media, but I'm on Twitter. I'm back on Twitter.
In what capacity, is Ripple involved? Like, what are they?
I don't know. They just you know what? Let me look at the let's look at the Metal Assault Twitter. Let me see.
Let's all look at it.
Let's all look together.
Yeah, I'll put it on the screen. Oh, there we go. We follow each other. Well, that's nice. Andrew's a nice guy. Here, I'll share it on the screen here.
It just says they're an official sponsor, and that Andrew's had some good relationships with them over the years, booking their bands and reviewing their music and stuff. So,
they're
a sponsor of this wonderful festival.
Yep. So I don't know what that entails, but there you go.
Who are some bands on Ripple?
Void Vader is one. Bone Church from Connecticut. I'm trying to think of some of the. Well, Sam, he's in Void Vader. He's also in War Cloud. War Cloud is another Ripple band.
Okay, cool.
There's a band from Houston called Foster Mother that I'm homies with that are just signed to Ripple. Trying to think of some of the bigger bands. I'm trying to think of some of the bands that I saw. High Desert Queen, who actually are from Texas, not from the high desert. I had some jokes with them and with Through the Oculus, because Through the Oculus are from Apple Valley. So,
nice.
So cool. But they have some really good bands on that label as well. So I'm sure that they'll just have like a booth set up or something like that where they'll sell some of their records and
Cool.
have a banner up or something like that. I don't know if Andrew is making like special event T-shirts or anything like that. But
I guess you'll just have to come and find out.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I will be there. Yeah, I thought it was like your drum roll.
No, that was, and then I disengaged it because that was the second time I knocked it, and I was like, all right, enough of that.
Yeah. So
Rob,
yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, yeah.
No, but
I was gonna say, Rob, do you ever? So like Fermentor is an instrumental band.
Yeah.
Do you listen to much instrumental music?
Yeah, sure. I mean, all music is instrumental in one way or another.
Sure.
Before the vocals come in, sure.
Until the vocals come in, right?
Yeah.
Right. I'm trying to think of some bands that are really. Give me some names of some only instrumental metal bands. I'm having a hard time. Animals as leaders, right?
Sure, Animals as leaders.
They're really progressive.
Also,
really progressive.
At the show, is the Blue Prison. They're on Metal Assault. They're also a 2-piece instrumental.
Sure.
Okay.
Also, some bands will just have an instrumental song, like Cannibal Corpse has From Skin to Liquid, which is an awesome death metal instrumental song. Yeah. Death has a bunch of instrumentals. Dysrhythmia, Behold the Octopus. I mean, there's a lot of like instrumental post-rock bands like Don Caballero,
Pelican
Circles,
Pelican.
Oh, I saw. I actually saw an instrumental band. They weren't a 2-piece. Polyphia.
Mm-hmm.
They're from I think Denton, Texas. So I saw them on tour with Dance Gavin Dance, and
nice.
I hadn't heard of Polyphia, but Polyphia, is that right? Am I saying that right?
Polyphia.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of them before, and I didn't know what to expect. And
they're cool.
They were excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think the main guy plays bass, so they're heavy in the bass.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So you're a 2-piece, drum and guitar. Do you run your guitar through like a double like guitar and bass amp kind of situation?
I do exactly that.
All right. Well, then there we go.
Yeah, I split out to both. We don't want it to feel like a loss of power between bands. We want to be able to play on bills with bands that are not 2-piece or not instrumental and not feel like it's lacking anything. So should still feel extremely powerful and intense.
Okay.
Even with just the two of us.
So would you consider bringing in a bass player for this band, or is this only for you two guys?
We had a bassist. We had trained up for about a year. We played a show in February of 2020. And then about 2 weeks later, shit hit the fan. So he's now playing in a band called Pyre, which is an awesome, also instrumental post-metal band from San Diego. You should check out.
I think I actually have heard them.
Yeah, they're amazing. I was actually just listening to them today, funnily enough. But so now we're back to the two of us, but we're totally open to collaborations and bringing other people on and stuff. We just are also content to make music, the two of us, and aren't necessarily actively, Craigslisting for other members and stuff like that.
Sure.
So, if someone expressed interest and had the chops and the enthusiasm, like, we're super down. So hit us up if anyone's interested.
And also, what I think is cool is that it's like maybe it's just how we play or how we write or whatever, but like it seems full with just guitar and drums.
Yeah, sure.
Like we've never like been afraid. Like we thought we needed a bass because just the one guitar like is lacking. We've always been totally content with how it sounds, and it sounds full and exciting. And we are open to like working with other things, but I've always just felt very comfortable in it's like, okay, it's cool because if we don't have another person, it's still, it's still great. You know what I mean?
Come to think of it, I was just talking to somebody about this band the other day. I don't know why they didn't come to my head when we were talking about instrumental 2-pieces, but the loudest band I've ever seen in my entire life in person.
Can I guess?
Go ahead.
The Body?
No, I've not seen The Body.
That's a great guess, though, because they're a 2-piece. Okay. Not instrumental, though.
Lightning Bolt.
Oh yeah, I love Lightning Bolt.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
they're an amazing, super loud two-piece band. They're
yeah.
very insane. Well, not technically instrumental. There are vocals, but he has like transistor mic sewn into his mask. So
Oh,
it's
that's
like,
right.
yeah, yeah. So
That's
it's like,
right.
it's basically indiscernible, just like, texture.
I mean, it's
Um,
been like 20 years since I've seen them, but it's
yeah.
just like just the venue they didn't play on the stage, they played on the floor, and they had
Yeah.
their cabs like
It's
all the way up
Wally's
to the
dream.
ceiling. It was just insane. But yeah, you're totally right. I forgot about
Yeah.
his mask.
Yeah, Chimpendale is his Instagram handle if anyone's curious. He's also an artist, a painter, and yeah, love Lightning Bolt.
Are they
For
even
me,
still around?
yeah, I don't know, how active they are musically, but especially now with the pandemic and stuff. But
Right.
I'm pretty sure they were still performing up until 2020.
Wow.
Yeah, great band.
Do you guys get that loud?
Fuck yeah.
We're really loud.
Yeah, we're very loud.
Whoa.
What's wrong?
Everything. It's funny you say that. Everything just got louder for me.
Oh, nothing changed here for me. So
Same for me.
yeah.
Okay. Don't worry about it. We're good.
But yeah, I mean, we keep earplugs at our merch table. Just because it can be very loud, and to me, it's like we should sound just as good with earplugs in, so you don't hurt your ears. But
Right.
it is very full and gnarly sounding and loud. So
Now, have you guys played at Transplants before?
no,
never.
Yeah, psyched to be there.
I don't even think I've ever been to Palmdale.
Oh, I've been to Palmdale. Oh, we got another person we got to block. There we go. When I do these live streams, we get all kinds of random spammers and weirdos.
Okay. I was like, are people just talking like shit?
No. I
this
see it now.
You saw it.
Yeah.
It was just like a website address. It's like something.fyi, and that's like
so annoying.
That's
you
click on it and you get a virus. So
yeah, COVID.
What's really annoying is like I've been I'll like post sort of like drumming videos on my YouTube, and based on whatever like bot is doing the scamming or the spamming or whatever, I'll like put out a video and then I'll get like 5 comments on the video, and it's like the same wording, but it's like, wow, bro, this is amazing. Like, you're the best. Hey, you should be on this website. Like, click here. And I'll have like 5, and like every video I put out, there'll be like 10 of just, it's like, go away. Like,
yeah. On Instagram too.
Who is this for?
Yeah. It's like the promote on and then like a link. Yeah.
Oh yeah. They want you to promote it. And,
yeah. It's just for the schlemiels out there, clicking anything that's blue.
What's funny is I started like this person has messaged this, like there's like a drumming page on Instagram. It's got like 500,000 people, and they've hit me up so many times, be like, hey, give us $16 and we'll put it on our thing. But like they've asked me that a million times, so it's like on Instagram, if you like scroll up, you can like see them still like have it, like may ask them like a million times. So then I just started like just being like, okay, well, tell me about it, and then they're like, ooh, like I'm kind of low on money right now. Can I hit you up like next week? I just started like, even though I'm sure that doesn't even affect them, but I just wanted to string them along.
Sure. I guess they figure. I mean, you said they have 500,000 followers, huh? So I guess if they,
but
if they send that out to all their followers, if just like 1% of them send them that $16, it's worth it for them.
I feel like a lot of that is just bloat of either bots or non-engaged, group members.
Yeah, I think the idea is that you will be willing to spend the money to have it exposed to that many people. But the problem with those pages is that they have 500,000 followers, but no one ever actually like interacts with it. So
Right.
even
Yeah,
if they
yeah.
even if
Yeah.
they post it, that's not gonna pop up on all
Right.
500 that like page when they like
Yeah.
go into
Right.
it's
Right.
it's
Yeah, it's phony. I understand exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Trust me. Anytime you do anything creative or you're trying to promote anything, you're always going to find some kind of scammers that try to take advantage of that. So I had a band that's been on my show before ask me when I saw them in person again that they were like, "Hey, can we throw you some money to come back on your show?" And I said, "No,
Mhm.
no, don't throw me any money. If you want to come on the show, come back on the show. I didn't ask anything for you guys to be on the show. You know,
Mhm.
I want to help promote you guys, and I want to talk to you guys about the show on the 12th that you guys are playing."
Mhm.
So
yeah.
I enjoyed having you guys before, and I was kind of curious. Like, so okay, so you're 2/3 of Beekeeper, and I've had Beekeeper on the show before.
Mhm.
Why is Beekeeper not playing? Why aren't you guys playing double duty at the festival?
Yeah, it's a very good question.
Yeah. We pretty much we can't place shows for a few months just because of like life.
Gotcha. Okay,
You know
that's
what I mean?
fair
Like,
enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
which is totally fine. We actually Beekeeper literally on New Year's Eve, like a couple weeks ago, just finished recording our second album.
Cool.
So we had been in the studio and working on the next album. So it sounds awesome. But just in terms of like putting time aside for the band and stuff, we can't play shows quite yet.
Gotcha. No problem.
Yeah.
We got
Understood.
big things on the horizon.
Big
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to see you guys play twice. That's all.
Yeah.
But I understand. There's
Yeah,
you got other
that would
stuff
be
going
cool.
on. Could you do it? Could you do like 2 sets back to back, or would you want to play one set one day and one set the next day?
It's interesting. I mean, Beekeeper and Fermentor would be a good fit for that first day. I suppose logistically it would make sense if we played
To get
back to back.
back to back. Yeah.
But I don't know. I imagine Andrew would have some preference, perhaps. But I suppose it would make sense for us to do one day and then the next day if we were going to do it.
Yeah. I don't know. It would logistically it'd be really a really quick turnover of bands if Fermentor played and then Beekeeper played, or the other way around.
It would be very tough, I think. Also, it's like, I play a different instrument in Beekeeper, so it would be kind of
Sure.
a little bit of shuffling around. Not to say we wouldn't do it. We would.
Well, let me ask you this, Dylan. Are you gonna bring your own drum kit, or is there gonna be a drum kit there?
I feel like I'm now remembering word of a like a house.
Oh, we lost him. We lost him. Refresh.
The toughest question of all: are you bringing your drum kit or not?
He's like, "Oh, fuck this, I'm out."
He's like, "This is too invasive a question." I can tell you, Dylan got a great new kit a few months back when we went in to start recording the Beekeeper album. So I know we've been having a great time having that his kit be there. So I don't know whether or not he'll have it, but here he is. He can tell you himself. Oh,
there we go.
There we go. He's back.
Yeah, are you there, Dylan?
We've switched bodies though now.
I think so. It sounds very choppy. Yeah. I don't know why it's different now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we got you. We're on the edge of our seat. Are you bringing drums or not?
Sorry. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Sorry. What were you? Oh, you were asking about the other kit?
Uh-huh. If you were bringing your own drums, or are there going to be drums there?
I guess I'll do whatever easier. I do like my drums, but my drum set is really big, and it's a lot of work. So I've been realizing I need to sort of become more okay with, trying a different drum set or something like that.
but you know, as a two-piece, it's helpful to have very full sound. You know, Dylan's kit sounds incredible, and he utilizes every piece of it. So, I mean, for this particular situation, if it, you know, logistically makes more sense to have the house kit there, you know, we'll make it work. But we both have quite a bit of equipment for us to be carrying around.
I mean, with how many bands are playing that day, I mean,
yeah.
And it starts. It's the show's starting at 4:00. Yeah.
Or excuse me, 4:00, 3:30 doors.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be interesting. I don't actually know what the plan is with that, so we should probably do a little bit of digging and find out what the expectation is.
Dylan, your video actually looks a lot better. Whatever happened?
Yeah, what'd you do?
I went off Wi-Fi and now I'm just using data. I guess this is better. I thought the Wi-Fi would be better.
Yeah, well, no, the data. You're way clearer.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I mean, do you want to see my drum set? I mean, I'm here. You might as well take a look
sure.
at it.
Yeah,
because it's relatively new. I bought it. Well, I bought it because I wanted a good drum set, but also, you know, bought it to record with for the new Beekeeper album. So here, I'll show you.
Mm-hmm. That's also our practice space there.
Yeah, you have to go into the cam mic and then go. Yeah, StreamYard doesn't make it easy to switch the camera.
Right.
But
he'll get it.
I've actually asked StreamYard a few times. Can you just make it easier just to switch the camera if you have multiple cameras, especially on mobile?
Right. Or just hold it like that and those are my amps right there.
All right.
Can you turn your phone sideways?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Beautiful.
So we got 2 bass drums. It's a Yamaha Recording Custom. Hello?
I'm still here. I'm just trying to make you, to where everybody can see you all on full screen. Here, let's do that. We'll do it like this.
Drum set.
Yeah, we'll show the rest of the room. That's our practice space for Beekeeper.
There we go. Here we go.
Drum set. There we go. That's everything. Drum set. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so
that's where the magic happens. Is this room?
All right. So here behind me, we got a lot of amps.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is Allie's Beekeeper rig.
Okay.
So what we have is this is the PA. So Wally uses the 412, 2 different cabs for the guitar, and this is the bass amp that's going into this 8x10.
Okay.
So you got the bass rig, the guitar rig, and together they come together to sound very, very nice and meaty.
Mm-hmm. Right behind you too.
And then these are Wally's awesome Jericho guitars.
Those are pretty.
This is the 6-string, drop D, and then for this new album that we're writing, we ventured into the 7-string with the B, writing some really cool stuff.
The string of the devil.
But this is where the magic happens.
Yeah,
it's a pretty small space.
We're a small band.
Yeah, it's true. There's only 2 of us.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough.
I loved that, by the way. That was really a joy for me.
Awesome. Well, thanks for the tour of your practice space.
Yeah,
my pleasure.
That was an exclusive here on Most Epic Show. Most Epic Practice Space should be a segment you do. Yeah.
Well, I mean, people come from all over. I saw when you guys talked with Keefe with Ghost Cult. Mm-hmm. Dylan was in his car at the beach.
That's right.
I know. I was actually annoyed because I wanted to have the sunset behind me, but then I realized that's not how lighting works.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are ways to do it, but you have to. I mean, it's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Well, I'm glad that we could see your drum kit right here, and Wally, we can see your guitar back there.
Yeah, this is this is not the Fermentor guitar per se. It's actually a rebuilt PVT60, which I love. And this is actually my office that I'm in right now. So I just keep this here if I ever am, inspired or need some wild guitar stuff for work, I can just whip that out and use it.
So
The way it looks for me is with the Most Epic Adventures logo in the corner.
like,
it just looks like a giant banner on your wall.
Let's see if I can
nice.
screenshot that.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, dude. Well, here, I'll switch you guys around. Here, I'll put you right there.
Oh, I'm
So
on the
now
Dylan body now.
You can't really see it as well.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no.
Well, it's really cool, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys. How long of a set are you guys going to play? Do you know?
A lot of great questions you're bringing up, Rob, that we will absolutely know the answer to before we hit the stage.
Okay.
But we'll play as long as they'll have us.
Sure. Do you know what time?
Don't know that either.
I don't know either.
These are all great.
I mean,
questions.
the thing is that
you know the date and the place.
That's right.
But also, Fermentor music is very dense. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of different riffs and changes and information. So we've always, when we think like plan out our live shows, think to ourselves like, okay, how much realistically, how much musical information can someone take in and like still be able to, so we usually go somewhere between like 8, 9, 10 songs or somewhere, like we're always thinking like, okay, someone just heard an 8 live Fermentor song. Like, are they going to still have the, mind capacity to keep going?
Yeah. We don't want to burn people out. And a little goes a long way, so we try and be mindful of that. We'll also, with this show, there's quite a lot of bands, so we'll be mindful of time to make sure that we're not eating into anyone else's set or anything like that. But we have some new material and some really fun songs to play. We're stoked.
Well, aside from the Seventh Circle, I mean, oh god, damn it. Well, that's fine. At least I'm not getting someone on Twitch telling me "Death to America." So that was a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so San Diego and Palmdale, that's like a 3-hour drive or something like that, huh?
I guess so. Yeah.
Are you guys gonna? God, they're like cockroaches. Are you guys gonna spend the night there and check out the show the next day?
Hopefully. We are also actually playing a show the night before, funnily enough, in
Friday the 11th in Carlsbad.
That's right. At the Poorhouse.
Yeah, with
Carlsbad,
Monarch.
California.
It'll be our third chance to play with them.
With Monarch. Yeah. Hopefully we finally get it.
Oh man, they're having a pre-show for the festival in Long Beach. So I don't know. I might have to go to Carlsbad instead. I don't know. That's a tough one.
We're not trying to compete with the Metal Assault pre-show. Just so happened to work out that way for us. So, but if anyone happens to be in Carlsbad, feel free to stop on by.
Well, you know what? I'm going to see you guys on the 12th.
Yeah.
I've seen Monarch a couple times. I saw Casey a few months ago. He was playing with Sean Peck and Cage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They played a small venue here close to where I live. Actually, it was a small show, but it was awesome. Sean Peck he's a good entertainer, man. I don't know if you've seen Cage.
Do you know the Three Tremors?
I know who they are. Yeah.
Yeah, he's my favorite of those three.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that for sure. For sure.
Also, like we mentioned, we played a new song at our last show at the Till 2, and we're like always trying to play new stuff live. But we started jamming together. We put out our first recording ever in 2008. So Fermentor is technically older than Beekeeper.
Yeah. Okay.
Beekeeper.
Well, now one thing I found out in Keefe's interview that I didn't get out of you guys before is that you guys are actually kind of related.
That's true.
Yeah. So talk about that a little bit.
Sure. It's by marriage that doesn't exist anymore. Essentially,
Okay.
My dad married his aunt.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they got divorced, and then my dad married my mom, and then I was born. So this was all like pre I was alive, But so since they had already been married, like before I was ever born, I've known Wally my entire life,
Yeah. And they had a son who's my first cousin. So my first cousin is Dylan's half brother.
Okay.
Yeah. So Dylan's my half cousin.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I always call it.
You're half cousin by former marriage.
Yeah,
exactly.
But we literally have, I have known Dylan his whole life, and so 2008 was when we first kind of got together and started playing music. But yeah, we've known each other for many years.
Yeah, what'll this be like? Man. Our next album will be like our sixth release.
Yeah, I think that's
something like that. But first one on Metal Assault.
Well, okay. Continuance came out on Metal Assault on CD.
I guess that's true.
So, but we're excited for the new material. Really is a next step for us, and Metal Assault was a big part of that and inspiring, and our enthusiasm.
That's awesome, man. Andrew's a super nice dude, and I'm very glad that. He's got his label for the past 12 years, and that he's got you guys on that label twice. So
yeah.
I know that's
insane. By the way, that it's been 12 years of Metal Assault.
You probably remember.
I mean, they've only been a label pretty much since COVID. Metal Assault's been its own company. He was mainly doing he started off kind of doing more like media and booking shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's how we all met, is through him like setting up shows and us playing Metal Assault shows.
Yeah.
So then when this awesome guy that we know works really hard starts a label to Metal Assault, we're like, all right, well, we want in.
Yeah. Yeah, he is such a nice guy and such so much deep, authentic love of metal, and like a lot of different types of metal.
Right.
We really respect and appreciate Andrew.
Well, I look forward to seeing him and seeing you guys, and just hanging out and having a good time. It's gonna be a great show. I'm looking forward to it. It's funny, when I came out to California this summer, I was trying to get him to put together something like this. I was like, hey, dude, I got one night where I'm gonna be free. Have some of the bands that I've had on my show played at something. It was too last minute.
Well, this is your chance.
Yeah, exactly. And that's basically when he put this together, he was like, hey, I'm doing this show. You better come out. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay. So yeah. So I'm going to, I'm flying out there. I've got a Southwest flight on the 9th, and I'm going to Disneyland on the 10th. And I'm going to the pre-show on the 11th and festival show on the 12th and the 13th.
Very cool.
So
if you're in Disneyland on the 10th, because also actually the show on the 11th is in Oceanside, not Carlsbad. I don't know why I said that. But if you're in Disneyland on the 10th, it is sort of a tall order to be in Anaheim, San Diego, Palmdale the next day. So don't sweat it if you can't come down.
Yeah. Well, my friend I'm staying with on, I'm flying into Santa Barbara, the John Wayne Airport, and because she lives close to there, she lives in Irvine. Mm-hmm. So not too far from Disneyland, and then Long Beach isn't too far away. So that's where the pre-show is going to be at. I can't remember the name of the place in Long Beach, but and then in Palmdale I got a hotel room. So that's cool. That's a haul.
Hotel party. Is the after party at your place?
Dude, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't
the
party,
can
man.
Just be, chatting with friends.
Yeah, I mean, a very intellectual party. We can talk about the upcoming World War III.
Sure. Sounds like a real party.
If it hasn't happened already by then.
Right.
I can go on about political stuff for hours if someone lets me.
That's what's cool
Well-
about being an instrumental band is that it's like doesn't
Yeah,
we don't have to, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's right. You don't have any any motives to your lyrics or anything like that.
I mean we have
Self-interpretation.
Yeah.
like ideas in our head and stuff.
Yeah.
But
What
yeah,
would you
but
do
it-
if somebody took your music and they just sang over it and sent it to you back?
I would
I
hope
would
they did a
love
good
that.
job.
I would love it.
Yeah.
What if they did a really, really bad job though? Like one of those kind of bad jobs. It's so bad. It's like, this is kind of good in a way.
Are they trying to do a bad job, or did it just happen to be a bad job?
This is all a make believe situation, mind you. But I'm just
Okay.
imagining that they're really trying. But it's
Then I would
just
love
not
it.
Well,
good.
I feel like I have memories of us playing Fermentor shows like back in the day where like people would see that there isn't a singer, so they'd like jump on stage and like grab the talkback mic and like while we're playing go like "Rah!" and then like run off stage. And I always just think to myself like, oh, fuck you, like that sucked.
Did that really happened?
Yeah, it's definitely happened a couple times.
Oh.
And in like Beekeeper too, like people just jump on stage
Yeah.
and scream into the mic.
We also
That's-
our first demo
that's
had
really-
lyrics. Our first demo had lyrics and
That's
vocals
true.
that I sang
And bass.
and bass. That's right. And so
Okay.
when we played a couple of shows where Allie and our friend Cheyenne sang vocals for us from that early demo, which you can listen to on our Bandcamp.
Let's show your Bandcamp real quick. That's a
Sure.
nice segue.
One of my favorite things about the Most Epic show is the trip down memory lane, going through the video and going through the social medias and stuff. We did it similarly with Beekeeper, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, love it.
So here's your Bandcamp.
Tight.
Yeah.
You can get the digital album.
Also,
for
here's a little something.
$6.66.
On the left there, that's me with the goat head, and on the right
Oh yeah.
is actually Dylan's face in the rock there, and that's from our album Rate of Cognition, which was the one that preceded Continuance.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still have that goat head?
It is photoshopped. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. I'm just getting hit with
Yeah, just ignore him.
Also,
well, no, but I don't want
You don't want
I
someone
don't-
else to click it?
correct.
Okay.
But also, if you look at Wally's hands, like this, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
like,
do
I
that.
feel
I
like-
do that.
I feel
Yeah.
like aesthetically, that is Wally's like favorite thing in the entire world. Is Eddie had his hands like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
The claw.
Metal claw
Metal
yeah.
claw, exactly.
comes from deep within. But yeah, this was taken at some rock formation in New Mexico, I believe. So that part's not photoshopped.
That's super,
yeah, this
that's
is our album Continuance, and you can get the digipack put out by Metal Assault right from here. And as you said, it's $6.66 for the digital album, $9.99 for the compact disc.
Hey Rob, why don't you go ahead and click on that merch button on the top?
Yeah, absolutely. No problem. So we got a couple of shirts.
Yeah, it's our 7th Circle shirt. We still got a few of those left, only a few.
Now,
so
are
you have
these
to act fast.
so you say that you have a few left? So these are not print to order. They are already made.
Correct.
Yeah, they're
Already
literally right here.
Yes,
right next to me.
they're already made. They're very nice quality.
Because I don't want to. There was another band. I'll talk to you about it afterwards. But I got a
Cool.
shirt, and it was a print to order shirt, and it was not good.
Up to snuff.
My web store, my store, it is all print to order, and honestly, most of it's been good. But then sometimes I've got some that hasn't been good. But nobody that's bought anything from my web store has told me that anything was bad. But when I did have shirts made, like a run of shirts made, they were better. They were definitely better. So
Yeah, we're pretty picky about our merch, and even with Beekeeper, we had a run of shirts made, and didn't come the way that we had wanted, and we actually sent them all back and had them redo them because it really wasn't up to the level that we had anticipated.
Actually, shout out to Bandit Press.
Yeah.
Because they were really cool, because like we had ordered through them before with great quality, multiple times.
Sold out of this one.
Yep.
Yeah, the Space Junk shirt, that's a legacy shirt. If you have that, that's a rare. You should hold on to that and preserve it.
Yeah,
I like it.
But the one time that they like did something that wasn't up to snuff, they like immediately corrected it, and they were just very cool about the whole thing, you know.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like you know, if someone gets a shirt that isn't good quality, oftentimes if it's like poor quality, they might not say something. They might just never buy one from you again. You know what I mean?
Or
that's
never
always
wear
my
that
fear.
shirt, which sucks. You want them to wear. You want it to be their favorite shirt. You know?
Right.
Yeah. That's the game.
Yeah, I don't want to put anybody on blast on the air, so I'll tell you what happened when we end the actual broadcast. But but no, you guys have 6 shirts. So you're gonna bring some merch to. Bring some merch. What else do you have on here? What is that? I'm looking at the small screen. So you got your sticker, the digipack, and a flash drive.
Yeah, so we've got a USB drive. It has our whole discography and all of our music videos on it. You can also delete all that shit if you want and just use it as a sweet USB drive.
That is a smart thing. I actually, let me see. I don't know where it is. It might be somewhere on my desk, but I got one. There's this Polish band called Vane that I'm friends with the now. I'm friends with the now. Oh, come on, dude! Get this shit out of here. I'm sorry, my mouse. I'm trying to block this guy and not show it.
All good.
I like how they all have an auditory.
Yeah. Anyway, so that is a smart, cool thing to do. When like in this day when like I'm trying to trim down on my physical media specifically, I bought a package from this band called Vane in Poland. It's a pirate death metal band, a pirate metal band.
Sure.
And I saw them at Wacken on the metal battle stage. They were the Polish winners, and I actually became friends with who is now their former bass player, but he's the one who put together this package, and it's the same kind of thing. It's a USB drive, but he put it in a little wooden box, like a little treasure chest kind of thing. And the drive, it's like a bottle, like a message in a bottle. So it's a little bottle in a little wooden box. So
yeah,
it's really cool. And you guys got your logo on yours, so I mean, I think that's good enough.
Yeah,
I think it's also just cool to have the whole discography on there.
Yeah, that is cool, and especially like you were talking about, like your old demos from back in the day. From that's probably not on any kind of available media, right?
It's on Bandcamp, but it's not on Spotify, and it's certainly not on a CD or anything like that. We did have him on our Rate of Cognition album, which came out as essentially a discography. But this would be the best way to get it.
Very cool, man. That's a cool. How many of those did you make? A bunch of those, or is it a limited number?
It is limited. They are numbered, and were 10 of them. I believe there are 3 left.
Oh wow, super limited.
Act soon.
Okay, all right. I can't do this for every band because, well, I don't have a job, but I'm doing it
on air. I love it.
I'm doing it on air. I'm gonna add to the mailing list.
This is thrilling for me.
Can you see that? Hopefully there's none of my critical copy.
Oh yeah, definitely hide your credit card information there.
Well, this is all through PayPal. Let's see. Okay. Here, I'm going to stop sharing. There we go.
Is that your social security number?
666.
There we go.
666. Cool. We appreciate it, Rob. Thanks so much.
And if you want to save on shipping, which I guess I'm paying for shipping here.
Well, we can reimburse you for the shipping, and I'll be happy to hand it over to you in person.
Yeah, or not necessarily reimburse me, like give me a sticker or a hug or something.
It would be our pleasure.
Does that sound fair?
Absolutely.
So there you go.
Plus the $300 we owe you for putting us on your show here.
Come on.
I'm
Come
just
on
playing.
now. Please note, COVID-19 related closures and limitations may temporarily affect the artist or label from whom you purchased merch and cause delays in fulfillment. That's interesting.
The PayPal
Yeah,
just came through right here.
There you go. So now there are
Look.
there were two of those left in the world.
That's right.
So
Well, we appreciate it, Rob. Thanks so much, man.
so there we go. Again,
Love
I
that.
can't do this for every band.
Sure.
And I would love to do this I would love to buy something live on air from every band, but I'm actually out of a job right now, so
Sorry to hear that.
I need a job, but
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm okay for
Okay.
now. I'm okay for a couple months anyway, hopefully. But enough of that. I've taken you guys taken your time for an hour. I know Wally, you're at work.
That's okay. Have a great job. I don't mind being here.
Okay.
I'm about to be where Dylan is. We're gonna meet up and blast through some music tonight. We're really excited. It's our first time jamming in the last couple of weeks since we weren't feeling great. So this has been a great way to, get our heads in the game.
Right on, man. Well, I'm glad you guys are over it. I mean, that sucks that you got it still. You know, you know, like you said, you got the vaccine, you got the booster, you wear the masks, and you still ended up with it. But
I should
think
say
because
it was very mild. So
because you were vaccinated and boosted.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I don't know. I don't want to get too much into it, but
no, I hear you, man. I think
you guys did the right thing. I had some friends who were vaccinated and boosted, and they got very sick with the Omicron. But they made it through. So, but it still sucked, and I don't.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and if they weren't vaccinated and boosted, it would have been for them specifically probably not good. So.
Right.
Anyway, enough of that. February 12th, you guys are playing Transplant Brewing Company in Palmdale, California. February 11th, you're playing in where are you playing on the 11th?
It's called the Pour House in Oceanside.
And
as if like
House in
pour me a drink.
Yeah. Yeah, with my homies Monarch.
That's right.
Tell them if they're not doing any. Your homies.
You can share homies.
I said our homies.
Our homies. The royal
homies.
Casey's my friend. And I'm just
Well, when you see them on the 11th, tell them to come out to the show up in Palmdale. I know it's kind of a haul.
Yeah.
In San Diego, but
we will tell them that though.
Tell Sean to come up there too.
Yeah.
Sean Peck.
Yeah.
That'd be cool to see.
I mean, we're telling everybody to come. You know?
Yeah.
That's been the headline.
I mean, there's enough bands from San Diego that are playing. There's you guys. There's Malice, and who else is from San Diego that's playing? I'm not quite sure.
Samani, I think, is from San Diego.
Okay.
Oh right, yeah.
I don't know if there would be anybody else.
Yeah, but also a lot of people are from like SoCal, LA, Long Beach, Orange County. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's like a family reunion.
Yeah, the hotel's going to be booked. So there may be a hotel parties going on anyway.
Hell yeah.
So
stoked.
I am stoked. I'm very excited about this, guys, and I'm excited to see you guys again.
Excited to see you, Rob.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Rob.
And I've got the COVID rapid tests. We can all take for fun too.
Sweet.
Just for fun. It's our favorite thing to do.
You stick the swab up your nose.
Yeah.
Put all that snot in there. Yeah.
Everyone loves it.
All right, guys. Well, stick around for a minute. I'm going to end this broadcast, but I want to tell you about the shirt and
cool
other stuff. But thanks for joining us, guys. Check out Fermentor all over Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Bandcamp. Are you guys on Twitter? That's the only YouTube for sure.
YouTube for sure. We are not yet on Twitter, but you can just go to fermentormetal.com and
fermentorband.com.
Excuse me, fermentorband.com, and that'll take you to everything.
All right. Here, I'll put that in the
show notes.
Well, it's already in the show notes.
Okay.
But let me put it in the fermentorband.com. I'll put it in the chat.
Great. There it is.
So there we go. Yeah, I am live on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter right now.
Sweet.
So that's
awesome,
the great
man.
thing
Yeah,
about
thanks so
using
much for having us.
StreamYard. So,
this is great.
All right. I'm going to say stick around, and I'll go ahead and remove you guys. Oh, here we go. Adam, Wally, and Dylan from Fermentor playing Saturday, February 12th at Transplant Brew in Palmdale, California for the Metal Assault Records 12th anniversary show. Great, awesome band. Next week, I will have another great band. I'm not sure quite yet. Haven't booked it yet, but if you haven't done so already, check out the video I did last week with Malison and the video I did the week before with Old Blood. And also, Scatterbrain Podcast has got several of the bands on their show. I know they've had Claustrophobia and they've had Bone Maggot on the show. So I think some of the bands that I won't have on my show will be on their show, and some of the bands they won't have on their show will be on my show. And I know Ghost Cult Mag, Keefe over there, he's interviewing some bands on his YouTube as well. And we're all media partners for this event. I'm leaving some people out. I apologize. But those are the ones that I can think up offhand. Well, those are the ones that are nice enough to follow me on Twitter. So, all right, guys. Until tomorrow, I do have a video. I stopped at the world's largest squirrel, Miss Pearl, the giant squirrel. So at noon Central Time tomorrow, you can see that. I went to Austin on Saturday, so I made a vlog about my trip to Austin. And then there's another video where I went live on 6th Street and saw fracas going on at the Jackalope. That you don't want to miss that. And I also did live stream my drive there and my drive back. So those are two videos that are over 3 hours long. So if you get a chance, check those out. But again, tomorrow you'll be able to see my video from Miss Pearl, the giant squirrel. And next Monday, I'll be coming back with another Most Metal Monday night. So until then, remember to drink water, listen to metal, enjoy nature, and have the most epic adventures.